Hi guys, Mrs. Hanneman here. Mrs. Schmidt is helping me out with our videos. This is for the 5 and 6-year-old group for the week of April 13th. So this topic is memory, and this one's going to be a little bit more complicated. So today's video might be a little bit longer. For my lower rank belts, white, yellow, and gold, only do the numbers that I tell you. So as we go through our skill today, you're going to see me facing this direction so the students can follow along on screen with me. They should follow my direction. Mrs. Schmidt is going to show you the front view from mom and dad so you have a little bit of reference for what you cannot see when I'm facing this direction. But just remember, students, follow what I'm doing because I'll be stepping the correct directions. So as always, when you submit your videos, please start out doing the pledge. Remember that when we get back to face-to-face, 5s and 6s get to lead our pledge. This is great practice for you guys. So pledge first, do your warm-ups, 2 rounds of each, and remember if you are an orange stripe or up, those sit-ups are coming up to a stand now with 2 punches, and then everything else is the same at the end. So get your 2 rounds of warm-ups in, and then we're going to move on to keybone or our memory work. So white belts, we're going to start out in chuni position, okay? You only need to do 2 moves. So your first 2 moves look like this. We're going to step to our left and block high. Hiya! Number 2, step forward and punch. And then come back to our chuni position. If you notice, I'm facing this direction when I start, but then I have to turn 90 degrees for my 2 moves, okay? So one more time for white belts. Ready? Hana! Hi! Duel. And that's all you need to remember. Okay, remember to key up on the first one. If you want to count in Korean as you're moving, that's great, but loud key up on number 1. If you are a yellow belt, you're going to do 4 moves, so that's going to look like this. Number 1, hana, hai, duel, step forward and punch. Now this one's a tricky, so this right hand, I'm going to step all the way around until I face that direction, 1 move, and block. That's number 3. Number 4, step forward and punch. Okay, so that's for my yellow stripes. Borrow back to the beginning. One more time for my yellow stripes. Hana, hai, duel, step forward and punch. Spinning all the way around to my right with 1 big step, set with a block, net, step forward and punch. Borrow. For my gold stripes, you guys get 6. So this one's going to be, we'll make sure we don't run into each other. So on my count, ready? Hana, hai, duel, step forward and punch. Set all the way around again until we're facing 180 degrees away. Net, step forward and punch. Now we're going to follow that front arm again and dasit, step to our left, high block, yasit, step forward and punch. Borrow. So if you notice, whatever arm is punching, that is the direction that you move. So we're going to do that, those 6 one more time. Ready? Hana, hai, duel, step forward and punch. All the way around, set, net. And then to our left again, dasit, yasit. Good, borrow. So that's our 6. Now it gets to be a little bit, I'm going to reference my testing curriculum. So, white belts, 1 and 2. Yellow belts, 3 and 4. Gold belts, you add all the way up to 6. Okay, so you've got those 6 movements. Then, if you're an orange belt, counting 1 to 10 in Korean. So in your video, make sure that you're counting nice and loud for me to hear you, 1 through 10. If you're a green belt, reciting the pledge all on your own. So that's that memory drill in there. And then purple belts, if you guys are counting out loud while you're doing kibo on those first 6 moves. Then when we get into our blue belts, then you guys get to do 7 to 9. So we're going to add a few more moves for those blue belts. From the beginning, hana, hai, duel, step forward and punch, set all the way around, high block, net, dasit to our left, yasit, step forward and punch, Yoga, we're going to do just like number 3, all the way around, and block. Yodel, step forward and punch. Now this one's tricky. I'm gonna make sure I'm in frame. Number 9 is the big turn. So my back leg, this is a different turn than any other in this form. You look at your back foot, slide it across, pivot and block. And that's where you guys stop. So if you're a blue belt, you get that turn in. And we'll do that one more time just so you can see if you have questions. Ready? Hana. Hai. Duel. Set all the way around, big turn. Net. Dasit to our left. Yasit. Feel good, just like number 3, all the way around. Yido. Step forward and punch. Now that tricky turn. Look at your back foot. Slide it across. Pivot those feet so that leg that was in back is now in front with a block. Borrow. So that's for my blue belts. Then brown, you guys get the whole shebang. So you're gonna do all 12 of Kibon. So we'll do the whole form for you guys. Ready? Hana. Hai. Duel. Set. All the way around. Net. Dasit to our left. Yasit. Feel good all the way around. Yido. There's that tricky turn number 9, sliding that back foot. Pivot. Yo, let's snap kick. Put that foot out in front of you. You'll Hana punch on that same side. You'll do Hai. Hai. And there's no step on that last one. That foot stays back. Borrow. One more time for you guys. Hana. Hai. Hai. Duel. Set. Net. Dasit. Yasit. Feel good? Yido. Hop, slide, pivot, block. Yo. Yohana. Yodu. Hai. Hai. Borrow. Now for those brown belts, you guys also should be working on tying your own belts all by yourself. So that's part of that memory. So then when you are a red belt, you have everything. All 12 of Kibon, tying your belt by yourself, counting 1 to 10 in Korean, and being able to recite that pledge. So lots of material this week. Fit everything you can into your video and post to that PKKD group, and then we'll be sending those skill tips out in the mail. Thank you guys. Thank you for your help, man.
Yes, ma'am.